What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. Women go for a man's look more so than his looks. Now, I know that's confusing some people, because I know some people like, duh, do the same thing. No, it's not. There's a difference between a man's look and his looks. His looks are whatever he got genetically. You know, so when you got some guys up here talking about height and, square jaw and all that stuff, that's a man's looks. But a man can be handsome to a woman, but she don't want to get with him because she don't like his look. Now, I thought about that because I was watching one of those balloon pop shows. I'll put a link for it in the description box. And the women were constantly saying, oh, you're handsome, but... it was funny. One dude, he had some dirty shoes on. Remember what I said, women suck your dick off your shoes. But that's part of your look. See, a man's look draws the woman. That's what really draws the woman. Like, women can look at a man and say he's handsome, but they don't feel that spark. But they look at his look, which is, clothes he's wearing, shoes he's wearing, how he groom himself, and they ready to jump on his shadow. They want to make love to his shadow. They turned on. Because a man, and see, the beauty of it is a man can control his look. Now, his looks, his face, his height, especially his height, there's only so much a man can do, And there's so much a man should do. He can't worry about it. But he can control his style. See, understand something with a woman, right? What turns her on? It's not looks, even though it's not pure looks. If that was the case, you wouldn't have guys out here looking for handsome man game. Indeed, shoot. Even a lot of nerds, you talk to some women who've seen him, they'll say, oh yeah, he looks good. He got good looks. But his look is, he looks dorky. He got that Carlton look, Because when we talk about looks, we talk about the look. That's the man's style, how he lets the barber bless him, his beard game, everything. How he coming across to the woman. Now, the woman, see, understand something with women. They want sex, but you got to ask yourself who they want sex with. You got to ask yourself. It was like a lot of that, and there's so many factors that go into it. One of the main factors is her imprint. Now, her imprint isn't one guy. You got a bunch of guys out here talking about imprint, thinking it's one guy. And no, it's specifically the first 2 or 3 guys that had sex with her. And what she does subconsciously is create a blueprint of the type of guys that she'll go for. And she'll go for them naturally. Now, she can go for another guy or something like that. Some other guy can turn her out. But she'll have a natural attraction for her imprint. And even her imprint is even deeper. We talking about her DNA and also whoever her father or father figure. A lot of stuff. And then, you throw in like social class. You throw in how you come across with your look. Because somebody could dress in a way that's real dorky, right? They can dress like a cult. And a woman's like, I want to get with him. Right? Or they could dress like a Will. They could be like, oh, I'm going to put on some stuff. I like how he's wearing his stuff. I like his fit. They'll say that on those balloon pop shows. They'll like the fit or they don't like the fit. Something like that. See, that's the look. See, a man has control over that. And see, that's going to be determined. What look a woman likes is going to be, it's a lot of factors in there. It ain't just some pure looks. Any guy who says that, they lying to you. They don't know. They ain't got no pussy. Because they can look like a thug. Or they can look like, some preppy dude. You know, it depends on the woman's class, her religion. Like I said, I always talk about my buddy. I ain't reached out to her in a long time either. She only like Christian men. She only like men. She ain't like any men that looked rough at all. I used to mess with her. I said, yeah, you gonna get some dude named Raheem with some locks. She's like, no, I ain't, bro. No, I ain't. But the look that she liked was strictly clean cut. There's some women out there, shoot, you gotta look more like a roughneck. Joe, you gotta look like Joe Roughneck. Look like you gonna hurt something. It depends. It depends on the woman and everything. And it depends on each woman. It ain't no universal thing. See, what a guy gotta do is figure out who his look attract. Now, if his look doesn't attract somebody, he might need to change somebody. He might need to change some stuff. Like, he might need to grow out a beard, or he might need to have a goatee. He got to figure out what look works for him with particular women. Like, y'all notice I don't really have, like, that beard that I have. And I was cutting it for myself, but I had a young lady, she complimented it twice. She said she really likes that. She don't like beards and everything. The goatee is okay, but she likes to see the jaw, and that's cool. That's the look. Like, and I know her particular style. The dudes gotta look like they professionals and stuff. But then for another woman, that dude need to his look need to be like some street dude or something like that. See, you gotta understand, women go for that more than anything. And make sure you clean your shoes no matter what. No matter what. Like, I put that balloon pop show in. You can see it on there. Now, some people don't like watching it. I like watching it because it illustrates a lot what I'm saying. They always calling a man handsome but still popping their balloon. At first, I thought they was on some bullshit, but then I started watching it closely. And I was like, oh, damn. They call the man handsome, but then they'll find something else, you know? And the most they might say, and they'll say, it's a funny thing with women. They'll say height or something with one man, but then another guy come out with the same height and they don't say a word. But it's the look. Does a guy have tattoos? I'm going to tell you what, if you want to get women, you got to figure out your best look. Which look that you have that draws the most attention. You got to figure out, okay, am I going to let the barber bless me? Do I need to wear glasses? Like, I actually met some women, they actually said they prefer me in glasses. Like, okay. But what does it say? You got to say, see, here's the thing. Your look is a signature. Always understand that your look, whatever look that you're presenting, is a signature. It says something to the woman. It tells her your social class. It can tell her, like, generally how much money you make. It's so many little things with it. Your level of intellect, your level of sex appeal, how you wearing your clothes and everything. You can tell a lot from that. How you wearing your clothes, what clothes you wearing, how you cleaning your clothes, stuff like that. Because when women looking at a man, trust me when I say they look at everything. They look at everything. Like, they'll look at your fingers and stuff, and they be like, oh, wow, he got dirty fingers. Okay, he's blue collar. Now, a woman looking for a blue collar man, that's what they'll be like, oh, okay. Oh, wait, his fingers are real clean, real manicured. Okay, he got some money and everything. It's the look. Indeed, even when you think you seeing an average looking guy with a woman, she might like the look. She might get into like the clothes he's wearing, his haircut, everything. They be looking at all those little things, And most of it you can control. The only thing you can't really control is height and like your measurements of your face. Even that you can, even your face though, depending, because some dudes, lose some weight or put on some weight, they can affect their face too. So really the only thing you absolutely can't affect is your height. And even then, depending on what you're bringing, depending on your style, the woman still might give you some play. The woman still might give you some play because, one thing with many men who have trouble with women is usually their style. They don't look any. If you take an honest look at the players, and you take an honest look at the men who getting the women, who not getting the women, non-select, whatever you want to call them, it ain't that much of a difference. Ain't a difference in height. Ain't a difference in like their genetic looks. It's always their style. Like I said, I've known some dudes who considered nice guys had trouble. I'm like, look no different from this other guy on a pure genetics. Now in style, yeah. Style, yeah. Because I don't know, women can explain that. Women they really get into style. They get into, like I said, I wasn't joking when I say a woman will suck your dick off your shoes. They're looking at the shoes. Like I said in that balloon pop video, a few women said, "Man, your shoes are dirty." They were looking down at the shoes. And one thing about women, they'll pick one thing. It could be one little thing on you, and all of a sudden, they ready to go. Like I said, they ready to make love to your shadow. Then something else, they just turned off. It is what it is, You get some women, they might see you in a suit. They might not see you or like you at first, but then they see you in a suit, and they ready to go. Go ahead, man. Shit, take your ass on. Bye. Motherfucker waiting at the light and shit. Take your ass on. Yeah. But yeah. And women be checking that look. But see, I'm gonna tell you what, it's not a bad thing really. Cause then you actually gives you control. I've talked about that before. Cause if you realize you get one group of women, you look a certain way, but you get another group. Like I remember I talked about this, it was a wheelchair athlete too, brother. And he said, he was like, he did this with his nose too. He said, yeah, I notice when I shave my mustache, I get the white women. But when I leave the mustache on, I get the black women. Now his jawline ain't changing. He was a wheelchair athlete, but he couldn't walk at all, but he figured out what to do. He figured out which look worked for him. Understand that. Once you understand that, you can stay in the 90. You can stay in the 90. And it does give you control because it gives you control of which women that you want to deal with. It's like just check your looks and everything. Check your style. Just say, oh, okay, I want this type of woman. All right, let me wear this. Or I want this type of woman. Let me wear this. Yeah. Let me wait till the car stop coming so I can make this turn. Oh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you what, a lot of guys complaining and stuff, man, just figure out which look works for you, and it's still you. Now I know some guys will say, well, nah, I want her to want me the way I am. Okay, good luck with that. I did say every man can get a woman, but I mean, you want the number of women to be a high number. want the number of women to be a high number. And it's something, like I said, it's something you can control, you know. Wear some nice shoes, have them shine, have them nice and clean, have a nice fit. Make sure you have a nice jewelry on, have a, you know, nice watch. Tattoos, it depends. Some women like them, some women don't. It depends. I don't have any tattoos. I say it shoot. My tattoos are the scars I got, but then that's me. Some women don't like that. Some women do. I prefer the women who don't like tattoos. Cause see, if you only have so much control over you. You really don't have control over your looks. You don't have that much control over your looks, but you have control over the look. You that's your signature. You know? Develop your signature. Oh, and don't forget the perfume. Don't forget the cologne. Don't. Whatever you do. Issa Rae said it best. Cologne to make a woman rethink your attractiveness. She might think, oh, yeah, I don't look all that. Then she smell that shit. She'd be like, oh, shit. Hey, what's your name? Oh, man. But, I mean, here's the thing about it, though. You got 100% control over your look. You really do. Now, I know some Bammers out there say, oh, no, it's just a face, it's just a face. Those Bammers ain't getting none. Those Bammers don't have family, they don't have children, they don't have anything. You know? They don't have women checking them out, being friendly. Anything. They don't have any of that shit. So why listen to them? Why listen to them and shit? You know, they ain't been married. They ain't been married. They ain't have a serious relationship. Why listen to them? Listen to somebody say those things. Alright? Listen to somebody who said those things. Tell him what to do. Shit. Remember learning that as a young man. That's really game right there. Learning, like, fixing up your attractiveness. Regardless. Because you got control. You don't have control over it. You don't have control over your height or anything genetic. You don't have control. It's gonna happen. Like, there was somebody on that show I saw. They had their head shaved bald. They just said that's purely genetic. All right, because some dudes will go through it. Well, shave it. You got control over that. Control what you can, and live with the rest. How about that? Any man can control. Just control that. It's raining out here. So if y'all hear something in the background, that's my windshield wipers. So I can drive clearly. But control your look. You know, your presentation. Seriously, that's all to it. Let the barber bless you. I love saying that. Let the barber bless you. I always said, you know, like I always say, barbers, they responsible for the birth of more children. They responsible. Because I'm going to tell you what, with women, you just fix yourself up, they give you points for that shit. They give you points for that shit. So it'd be like, oh, okay, got a nice cut. You know, fix up yourself. Fix your teeth. You can go to the dentist. Dentist don't cost that much. There was somebody on the show last night. A couple of women said they ain't like his teeth. I'm thinking to myself, okay, dude said he got all these businesses and stuff. He ain't go fix his teeth. His teeth. For those who don't know what teeth is. Shit, that's the way. Fix yourself up and go. And I'm going to tell you what, if you are, look, let me just say this. If you're one of those dudes and you figure, oh, it's over, or it's all that, stay the fuck off the channel. Seriously, don't help my algorithm by posting and shit. Seriously. Really get tired of y'all motherfuckers. Yeah, I said I really get tired of y'all motherfuckers. I'm I'm telling you what I've seen work since I was a child, since the 70s. Because the game ain't changed, women ain't changed. Y'all motherfuckers don't know what happened. Psychologically, it'd take about 1,000 years for them to change. Only thing that's changed is the technology. And some dudes thinking you know what it is? A lot of dudes don't want to realize that their moms were probably sucking somebody's dick, some random dude's dick. And yeah, they were. Let's just be real with it. They just hid shit better. Trust me, they were. They were doing all that shit. All that shit women doing now, they were doing back in the 70s. Only thing was they could hide it better. That was the only thing. So they, shit, please. So they ain't changed. Psychologically, they haven't changed. They just more, you can see the shit now. They don't hide it as much. But they can't hide it. Shit, with social media now, people break out their phones, they can't hide it like they used to. My bad, man, he can't get away with it like he used to. Shit. Yeah, the my bad man can't get away with it like he used to. But trust me, they haven't changed. And what I'm saying is, you might be genetically blessed, but you still gotta fix your shit up. You still gotta fix your shit up. I don't care who you are. Let the Bible bless you. Figure out whether a beard works for you or not, whether glasses. You gotta figure out which look works for you and go with it. Or which multitude of looks and which ones don't work for you. You gotta figure that out. Shoot, I remember in the early 80s and stuff when I was working on this summer job. I had this hookup came on the job, this fine-ass woman, young lady, fine-ass young lady, she said. She was like, okay, now you're fine. Now you're fine. And stuff. Because I had a certain hookup. I was standing a certain way. She was like, okay, now you're fine. I was like, damn. Shit. There's some other stuff on that particular job, but I gotta save that for Patreon. Anyway, right? Go ahead and get some stuff. Get some vittles. Food for some bammers who don't know what that is. Go ahead and do my thing. But yeah, get your look together. Figure out your look. If you ain't getting the poo, figure out a look that works for you. All right. Oh yeah. Okay, let me squeeze in here. Okay. Yeah, slide that shit in. Slide it in nice and good. Anyway, y'all, that's all I got for today. I get back with y'all. I have something for y'all tomorrow. I'll talk to y'all. Peace.